Hello and welcome back to our Roman modded series in Warband. And, well, what do we have here? I'm speaking to a fellow named Robber. That's a bit of a weird name, isn't it? But yeah, that's absolutely fine, you know. I've met a bunch of people that are called things like Thief as well, and Bandit. A bit of a weird naming convention in these parts, but yeah, I'm obviously joking. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to say this, and those prisoners are only going free if you pay their ransom, he says. And obviously I brought steel. Yes, indeed. So we have a battle size of 226. I don't think that makes any difference with a 12:4 ratio, but yes, we're just gonna go straight on it. Now, here's the cool thing. I actually did just participate in another training grounds. And the training grounds, I actually managed to fail it once, but thankfully it does keep you at a certain level so you can retry. So basically what I did was I failed at the champion level and then I just had to redo the champion stage. So that was really cool. However, what I'm trying to, impart to you right now is that this weapon right here, this weapon that I have equipped right now, that is my reward for succeeding at the training ground, and it is a polearm that is significantly better than what I was using beforehand. And I'm talking about significantly as in it's a lot longer. Yes, it is a lot longer, and that's gonna look at how much damage that just did. Literally so much damage, and hopefully we're gonna be able to utilize it even further. Obviously, let's face it, I'm pretty awful at using this spear for some reason. I don't know why, but I am pretty awful at using spears in this mod right now, but that's okay. We're gonna get a little bit better, shall we say. Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit better as time goes on. Anyway, there we have it. Spare my life, let me go and I'll go far away from here and learn an honest trade. Well, yeah, you just gotta tell me about the kidnapped brother, because otherwise, we're gonna be very mad indeed. We've been keeping him in our hideout near Ancona. Yeah, so very, very nice of you, by the way. A couple of people told me that basically I didn't need to buy any of this oil. I think one person actually only told me about this. I'm not entirely sure now, but yeah. Basically, I didn't need to buy this oil because you can get oil from this quest, as far as I'm aware. I might have misunderstood, because let's face it, I am overwhelmed by this mod. Okay, I'm gonna be, fully honest right here, because I want you to know that generally, this is possibly the reason why I don't really play a huge amount of very in-depth grand strategy, and this very much takes a lot of tenets and a lot of the inspiration for this mod is from Total War, and for me personally, I find Total War quite complex. Let's just say that. I find it quite overwhelming at times. I've not played it to a great degree, of course, but I'm just letting you know that a lot of the concepts in this mod are insanely deep. So that's just something to bear in mind as we go forward here. Anyway, I am going to be increasing, well, I guess all my combat skills. Yeah, there we go. 7 in Power Strike, 7 in Iron Flesh. And I'm thinking right now, should I get any ranged skills whatsoever? I think I can probably level up ranged skills relatively fast. We're just going to level up my two-handed skill as well there. And I actually can't level up my pathfinding or anything like that, which is kind of unfortunate. What's really cool though, and I found this out in the game concepts menu, because it actually tells you, the game literally says to you, the mod, it comes up with a message that says, now that you've played for a little bit of time, it's probably a good idea to take a look at the game concepts menu. And let me tell you, when I activated this game concepts menu, I thought to myself, what am I reading here? Is this an encyclopedia filled with the most incredibly complicated things ever? Yes. Well, yes and no, because on the one hand, it is, of course, very in-depth, and that's obviously exactly what you want. You want it to be as in-depth as possible so that you get as much information as you possibly can. However, for someone like me, I have a very hard time assimilating that kind of information most of the time. Whoa, my forces are absolutely murdering with their stones. That is very nice. Whoa, I bonked that guy on the head. Yeah, he's not very pleased with me right now. Yeah, but, yeah, as I say, it is very, very tricky for me to, you know, assimilate that information in such a short space of time. I'm one of those people that literally needs to do the thing or experience the thing before I can kind of understand it. Because in this mod, they do use a lot of terminology that is, you know, Roman-based, you know, Roman-esque. And as a result, when they use these kinds of terms, I'm kind of saying to myself, what does that mean? Because I don't know, you see. So, you know, those are the kinds of things that I'm talking about here. Oh, please don't die. We really do not want my people to die here. That guy has a sling, so that's obviously not going to be particularly nice. I might be able to use my... I can use my spear here. Oh. Oh, I should use this spear so much more often. Did you see how incredibly fast this comes out? Look at it. Boom. Boom. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Okay, where's the brother? Is this him? No. Where is the brother, actually? Is he gonna come over to me, or do I need to find him? Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to wait for him, right? Ah, there is one more enemy, actually. For some reason, my forces are cheering, even though... Wait a minute, is this the guy? No, this is the merchant's brother. It's not the enemy. Alright, there you go. Did my brother in Roma put you onto their track? Yes, I told him I would find you and then execute you on the way back. No, I'm obviously kidding. Anyway, there it is. See? I didn't need to buy all this oil. I was an absolute imbecile. I did not need to buy the oil, as you can quite clearly tell. So much stuff available here, and we even have armor here as well, which could potentially be really, really useful, but it's not actually necessary for me. I might take these. Why not? I mean, it's kind of okay, I guess. And is there anything else here that we could potentially take that's actually any good? I mean, that's the thing. We've got more than enough oil now, and basically what I can do is I can just sell it, you know? I can just sell most of it, so I don't really need to worry about it. Do we have any gloves here as well? No, we don't have any gloves. Okay, so I'm just going to leave the rest. Obviously, this is not Bannerlord, so we're not going to be able to take every single piece of loot. And we're just going to level these guys up as well. There we have it. Okay, so basically my plan going forward right here is to obviously complete this quest to see exactly what's going on with... what is it? What is it? This guy, Muscles, you know. We need to go and we need to go and give the oil to Muscles, and then he's going to be very pleased, isn't he? He's going to be so pleased with us. So let me very quickly. How do I actually? See, this is the thing. I need to figure out how I. There we go. Okay. That's one of the things that I am. You know, consistently, not even overwhelmed by, but just literally thinking to myself, how do I do it? You know, what do I do here? Because what I want to do, obviously, is go into the marketplace, but there is no easy way to get into the marketplace. I'm going to have to select one menu and then another menu. And yes, I just need to get used to it. That's the only thing. You just need to get used to it, and then everything's going to be absolutely fine. Now, I'm actually wondering, do I want to purchase... some gloves? Do we have some gloves available here? It doesn't seem like it. Ah, we got rusty gauntlets. Might be nice. Sure. 144 is not going to be that expensive. And I can also sell oil here for 666. That's actually quite funny. But I'm not going to sell oil there right now. We're going to visit the baths, and we're just going to go and have a bath, because apparently someone said that having a bath is extremely important for hygienic reasons, so that you don't get ill and that your health remains high. And that's what you want to do. Alright, so first of all, now what we need to do is we need to go and take a walk around the streets, if I'm correct. Oh, it's nighttime. That's probably not going to work. Yeah, that's probably not going to work. Okay, so I'm just going to wait here for some time. Why is my HP not going up? I think I might need to get a companion or something like that that can actually get me some wound treatment or whatever, because it feels to me like it's taking an age for my HP to restore itself. And let's face it, we really don't want to take, you know, 10 in real life minutes. I mean, look at this. Look at my HP. It's still at half. How much HP do I even have? I must have a huge amount. I mean, I've got 7 iron flesh, so I suppose maybe that is indeed the case. Maybe I do have a lot. I don't know. But I'm going to have a look after this. I can also take a look at it now if we want to. Yeah, I am actually just going to have a look at it. No, I only have 64. Look at that. I only have 64. That is absolutely terrible. So, yeah, I have no idea. No idea why that is, but, yeah, well, never mind. Doesn't really matter. Hello there. Bring me to the gathering, sir. Alright, hopefully they're not going to ask me to fight. I have the oil. There we go. Thank God. Now we could proceed with the plan. Everything will happen according to God's will. Well, will I get a reward? Yes, yes. Take those dinars. I do not need them anymore. Well, what happens now is none of your business. You'll see the results soon. You should leave this place. We won't come back. You leave the place. You start wandering the streets of Rome and think that life isn't that bad with all the money you now have. Then you smell something. Smoke! Smoke! That means fire! Chaos breaks out around you, and around you even, not abound. People start screaming and running away. Now you realize Rome burns. You try to fight your way out of the chaos, but you are attacked by some looters who use the opportunity to pillage some houses. Ah, so I do actually have to fight. Well, that's interesting. Hopefully I can use my spear. Or maybe not. Okay, I'm just going to switch to my one-handed. Apparently my spear is definitely not going to work here. Get him. There we go. Ah, let's kill him. Let's get him. Go, go, go. I'm going to have some major issues actually surviving here, because apparently there is a time limit on this. And I'm going to need to run over here because the smoke is getting thicker. You decide it's best to leave Rome as fast as possible. Finally, you manage to reach a gate and leave the city. And there we go. Rome burns. Fires are common in Rome, but today the greatest fire in history struck the Eternal City. This disaster lasted for 6 days and destroyed nearly the entire city, killing thousands and thousands of people. Rumors spread that Nero was ordered to set the fire, or had ordered to set the fire. Others say the gods have raged against Rome. Still others accuse the Christians of setting the fire. To counter the rumors, Nero also accuses the Christians of arson and issues a new decree which bans the Christian faith. Alright. Stability of the empire decreases. As a reaction to the fire, Princeps Nero issued a new edict. See reports for more information. Oh, okay. What do I have to do here to actually see the information? I have no idea. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Where do I go to see the information that we have just been given? I guess the Roman Empire report? You must be part of the Roman Empire. Yeah, see, now that doesn't make any difference. So, yes, exactly what I'm talking about. There is really nothing for me to do right here. Only fleeting shadows flit in the corners. Dead corpses, or corpses rot silently, or something like that. Anyway, there you go. I won't be able to enter Rome for a little bit of time. Oh, no, run away. Bandit gangs all over the place. You spot a small group of people gathered before the entrance of a small cave. Nothing special at all. Nevertheless, you decide to stop and approach them. I could also leave, so I don't have to. Please, please, tell Christos to save us. Tell him to save us. He can't let us all die. Isn't he the Almighty? Save us, O Lord. Tell our Lord to save us. Okay, well, let's have a look here. Do not be afraid. The Lord is near. We cannot and must not run away. Now go and live as the Lord wanted and die as the Lord wants, as dying is part of life. And these are all... Oh, there's Petros right here. Oh, hello there, sir. Wait, what brings you to me? I'm not sure why, but after I saw a group of people standing next to the road, I wanted to take a look and see what's going on. Who are you? I'm not entirely sure what actually is inferred here, but what did the people want from you, or something along those lines? I am Petrus. The people who visited me were afraid. Like many others, they think I can save them from death or heal them, though I cannot. I am Barney Bertildius. I heard people talking about the miracles Christus performed. Of course, I am also familiar with the legends of the gods. And there are always people who claim the gods have healed or helped them. There are even people who worship the Princeps as God. God is not a magician, I can tell you. God won't perform any miracles, and the tales of the Roman and Greek gods are all nothing more than tales. The people who claim to be healed by the gods are either liars or they don't understand. And no, Caesar never was a god. I'm now confused, and I must say I also saw miracles by myself. For example, sometimes when I make sacrifices to the gods before a battle, I feel stronger or my wounds heal. Did your wounds really heal? Are you really stronger? No, you just think it and then you push yourself. If I think about it, positive thinking actually really helped me a great deal to defeat the wound that was through my chest that one time. I'm just joking, of course. If I think about it, my wounds never healed, nor anything like that. It was always me thinking it. Sometimes my men think the gods favor us, then they are braver, and then I can push them more. Sometimes they think the gods won't favor us anymore, then their hearts are full of fear when we enter battle. Their morale will break more easily. Exactly. Superstition is widespread, in particular among soldiers. Though if your god cannot perform any miracles, if he cannot help his worshippers, how do you know he exists? And I saw things in my life which I cannot explain. This makes me believe gods exist. One almighty God exists, but as I already said, he isn't a magician. God exists through people, their deeds and works. I give you an example. Let's assume there is a man who prays every day, and you can pause right now if you want to read all of this. But is God not totally useless then? Does one even need God if he seems to do nothing? No, he is not useless. I'll give you another example, and please pause if you would like to read this as well. But he will suffer a lot, and God doesn't seem to help him. God will help him once he dies, and he will have a place in heaven. How should he know if God exists? How shall he know if he gets a place in heaven, whatever that means? Why does he even suffer if God loves us and wants us to live? If all people would follow God and understand the message of his Son, the sick man, from my example, wouldn't have to suffer. People would care for him, though they don't, and thus the people have to pay the price for it. Nevertheless, if one follows God's path, he will find redemption in the afterlife. I still don't understand it. Does God want us to suffer? Let's say we have a poor but strong man. There is no hope he can make his living in a legal way. Is he allowed to commit crimes to improve his situation? For example, stealing. A lot of examples in this. A lot of examples, I gotta say. No, God wants you to live without sin. He will have to pay for all the crimes he does in the afterlife, but God doesn't want us to suffer, though suffering exists. It is because the people have a free will. God wanted that everyone has a free will, thus they can also make bad and sinful decisions which cause the suffering. Okay. Right. That's a lot of I'm not even going to say anything. Okay, I wish I could help you somehow. I know the world is confusing, but we cannot understand everything. God's way of thinking is above us. You have more questions? It's always good to ask. All right. I don't actually want to know about any of this, so I will say I have enough for today and don't want to waste your time. The worst people are those who never ask questions. Ah, thank you so much. Yeah, you just called me the worst kind of people. That's great. Oh, that is so funny. Alright, so thankfully we're done with that. I am actually unsure why I even had that conversation. Was that just... I don't know. I don't want to say what I think, because I think that I could be... well, saying something wrong, but yeah, anyway, we've got some, we could get some more of these guys. Maybe we want to get some more of those fellows, potentially. I mean, they're actually pretty good. They've got slings and everything. They're going to do a lot of damage. I would like to attack these looters, but there is a bandit gang of, well, in pretty much incredible proportions right here, and I highly doubt we're going to be able to do anything against them. But I have a lot of money right now, and we got a lot of oil as well. I have 20,000. I wouldn't mind actually joining a legion. That is the one thing that I was actually going to mention beforehand. Ah, hello there. Yeah, I don't know whether you... Oh dear. Oh, no. Yeah, can you tell the reason why I actually didn't want to go into this battle? Yeah, it's really dark. That's one of the things that Warband has always had a bit of a problem with. In certain mods, everything's very dark. Thankfully, this is not too dark, and so it allows me to make this brighter in the editing process, which I will do so that you can actually see things a little better than I can, and hopefully I won't die as a result. It seems like my HP actually doesn't go up from just waiting or walking around or anything like that, so I'm going to assume that that is actually not a thing? Is that true? I'm actually not entirely sure, but it seems like I'm going to need to go and speak to a physician or something like that in a tavern or something, and then we'll be able to restore ourselves. Hopefully my forces will actually do their best. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Oh, this is going to be a huge issue. Oh no. Oh dear. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh yeah, my horse is taking massive damage, as you might expect. 29 damage, yes. Okay, come on now. Can we actually start getting some kills, please? I'm distracting them so heavily right now, but it is just not going to be enough, in my opinion. I don't think it's going to be enough. No, not at all. Look at that. We are... Oh, yeah. Okay, I do get the opportunity to actually play as someone else, which is obviously fantastic. Look at how much damage we actually do with this guy. This is actually incredible. What is this? How powerful is this character right now? His rocks are doing 22 damage. Oh well, they were doing 22 damage, not so much anymore. Look at that. 17 damage right there. That's actually really quite insane. Unfortunately, he's going to die in just a moment, but I'm going to use all my other stones, hopefully. I'm getting absolutely murdered by their slings, but I'm going to do as much damage as I can. There we go. That was decent enough. I don't think that that's too bad. And we have 9 enemies remaining, 8 enemies remaining, and we've just received some more reinforcements. Really? Okay. Not entirely sure how that happened, but okay. Aha, hello there, sir. You want to fight me? Oh, there you go. Bonk. I bonked him on the head. I absolutely love the fact that you're going to be able to take over your forces once your main character dies, because that's absolutely perfect. That really is literally one of the best things about this, because being able to literally just take over someone, it makes all the difference in the world. It really does. Okay, hopefully I'm not going to get killed here. I would like to stay alive just a little bit longer. There we go. Come on now. Avoid it. Avoid the damage. Nice. Yes. Strafing. Oh, we are actually getting the ability to avoid damage at least a little bit for somewhat longer. And thankfully, I don't know whether... Do the slings actually cause... I think if they do... Yeah, they do. If they do more than 40 damage, they will kill. But I don't think they will most of the time. Oh, nice. Okay, there we go. That was fantastic. So we actually only got 3 renown for that. I gotta say, that's really weird, but there you are. After the battle, you wander around and observe the corpses lying here. Yeah, around, no. Killing people has somehow become a significant part of your life. You feel pity for the fallen men, but is it your fault that the world is dangerous? That even women and men from high society must fear being murdered? You just know you won't die anytime soon. I mean, it doesn't, no offense, but it doesn't actually matter whether they're from high society or not. People are gonna die no matter what, really. You know, that's the whole point here, you know? Anyway, let's see here. So we actually have some new leather boots. That's nice. I will take those. And we are gonna have some pretty significant increases. And I think, as I said to you, I would like to join a legion if at all possible. There are so many looters around here, though. And I think, actually, you know what? Can I even escape? I'm moving at 4.2 right now. Yeah, it seems like I will be able to. Whoa, that is a Praetorian Guard army right there. I don't think they're actually going to be at war against anyone. That's going to be a bit of an issue, I feel. Because if they're not at war against anyone, then we're not really going to be able to do anything. There we go. We're back at full HP. That's a poet right there as well. Who's this guy? I'm looking for men. I think I'm going to need a certain app for that, aren't I? I'm joking, of course. If you're looking for work, I can use experienced soldiers. Really? Okay. 6,000. I can't tell how much. I don't know what kind of stats he has. Okay, sure, 6,000. Why not? Okay, so he's a companion. That's very cool. All right. I actually had no idea that we could get a companion so early on, but obviously, if we have the ability to do so, we might as well. Gonna sell some of my oil as well, because that's gonna pay for the guy, you know. It's gonna pay for Mr. Arminius, or whatever his name was. And, yeah, what I need to also do is, I think I can actually... okay, apparently I can't do anything here. Yeah, we just have the ability to lend out money. Yeah, I need 100 renown for that. Yeah, I remember that. I'd like to ask you a question. I would like to enlist service. Okay, so here we go. Should I actually do this, or should I not? Because the main problem here is that... Are they at war against anyone? That's the question. Because I do not want to be in a situation... I'm just going to visit the baths real fast. Now, here's the thing. I do not want to join a legion that is doing nothing. You see? I would very much like to do something... let's have a look here. So... who's at war against... Ah, here we go. These guys are at war against each other. Are they? I think these ones... Let me see here. Recent messages. Let's have a look. Alright, so... There. Of the... Koduik? I have no idea. I'm sorry. Okay, I really have no idea. They've been taken prisoner by that. Aha. Okay, these two factions right here are fighting. So, if... I actually don't know. I actually don't know whether I can join them as a freelancer, because I don't think that they're part of Rome. Are they? Are they actually part of Rome? I don't think so, right? I could join this fellow. I mean, he's pretty close to the... Yeah, I mean, why not? Okay, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I would like to enlist service in your army, or I wish to join the army of Rome as an officer. Oh wow, yeah, that's not in a million years. I'm always looking for new recruits. There we have it. Okay, fantastic. Here we go. So we are now going to service the Empire. Now, bear in mind. But oh wow, okay, what's going on here? This is new. But yes, bear in mind, if we want to become Emperor eventually, this is a very good path to do it, because apparently what you can do is if you get to a certain rank in a normal legion, you can then apply to be a part of the Praetorian Legion. You can get a letter of recommendation from them, and then you can hopefully do something from there. I don't fully understand it, so my... shall we say, relaying of that information is maybe not going to be the most accurate, but nevertheless. You have the honor to serve Caesar on the field of battle. You will follow his orders, you will defend his name, and you will strengthen his might. If Caesar says, march south, you will march south. If he says, okay, I get it, thank you very much. He shows a whip and a long stick. Follow my orders, or I will be forced to use them. But I think I should show you how this stick works. He points to the recruit next to you. You there. Me? He gulps. Yeah, you. To show the other recruits how punishment works, I will punish you for being so ugly. Oh my... Are you serious? Are you serious right now? The centurion hits the recruit... Delivered 500 damage. With the stick several times on the upper body, after a while he stops. I hope you now all understand what happens if you don't follow my orders. Now I have to make sure you're all capable for the job. A legionary has to be strong and stupid. Okay. I think that sounds really dumb, actually, but okay, sure, why not? I want you to be able to build a palisade in less than 10 minutes, if ordered. But I also want you not to question my orders. We will now march to the practice area. Why march, though, sir? Why march? Why don't we walk to the practice area or run? Because marching is, you know, it's not so good. I'm obviously kidding. I'm trying to be as contrary as possible because he said, you know, don't disobey my orders. Sadly, I have the duty to teach you how to fight properly. Otherwise, I would now enjoy a good cup of wine, but I have to waste my time with you two ugly idiots. Lucky for... Really? No offense, but did they actually speak like this? I mean, this sounds more like an army sergeant, like a drill sergeant. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I have no idea. I really don't know. Luckily for you, the princeps doesn't want his men to die in the first battle. But the only way to survive the first battle is proper training. You must learn how to fight with a gladius and a pilum? Pilum? I don't know. You have been given javelins, a shield, and a sword. You will now fight against each other until I say stop. Alright, so train with your partner. You can switch between different weapon modes for the gladius by pressing X. Yeah, there we go. And I need my shield out, thank you. I should be able to beat this guy relatively easily, hopefully. There we go. Okay, yeah, he technically should be dead, by the way. Okay. Do I need to... Wait, do I need to press K to finish reading on that? Or... I'm not entirely sure. Is it gonna finish when I die, or is it gonna finish when I kill this guy after after I burn through 1,000 of his HP or something? Okay, what else do I have here? I have these things, which are fantastic. Yeah, these are fun. I actually really love the combat system in this mod, I gotta say. I think that this is super, super fun. And, there we go. Okay, I have no idea what he said, because I just skipped it by mistake, because I was attempting to attack again. So, I hope that I didn't miss anything important, but I highly doubt it, because he seems like an idiot, and I don't really want to hear from him again. Anyway, meanwhile, I have some meetings, so I'll leave you alone now. Yes, I'm sure he is going to go for a meeting. There we go. Exhausted, you march back to the camp. Alright. And 4 of my prisoners has escaped from the party. Yeah, I don't really mind about that, because I'm literally not really going to be... I mean, no offense, but if I were to sell these, I would literally be getting, I don't even know, probably like 5 dinars per one. Maybe not even that. Anyway, so press K while on the world map to view the available mission. There are daily missions available, which is actually very cool. A daily training session, yeah, I'll do that. Oh, that's actually super cool. Look at this. You can participate in the 80 versus 80 fight. Wow. Okay, let's fight alone against 4 opponents. Oh, wow. Okay, it's at night as well. Okay, these guys are going to switch to... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, okay, I need to switch. There we go. All right. I had to shut up for a real quick second there because I was like, yo, I need to concentrate. I need to use my one brain cell. There we go. The training is over. You defeated 4 opponents. And my progress has changed. We gained 5 points. Okay, so we are also waiting in that position right there. Yes, but anyway, as I said to you, if we can reach the highest ranks in the Legion, we're going to be able to then hopefully get a letter of recommendation. I still need to take a look at that menu in the game concepts again, or take a look at one of your comments, because you did actually give me some very, very useful information, and I very much appreciate that, because let's face it, as I said to you, this mod is super, super in-depth, and it's usually one of these things, you know, it's usually one of these things that I would probably play in my own time, and I would sort of see whether I wanted to record it or whatever, because this is usually what may happen in a situation like when I'm deciding whether I'm going to play a game on the channel, for example. And if it is super complicated, I will usually just not do that, because I don't want to portray something in a poor light because I don't understand it myself. You know what I mean? I would much rather just not do that, because otherwise it's going to be frustrating. So I'm hopeful that I will not make it frustrating for anyone here, and hopefully we're just going to have a great time. Okay, so talk to the immune responsible for treating wounds. No, I actually don't. I don't think I've been damaged, have I? Unless I was damaged by the training. No, we're fine. I spawned in my pack horse. That's funny. All right, so how many... Oh, this is cool. I gotta say, I feel like this is very, very cool. I hope... Am I gonna be able to actually get some kills right here? I wouldn't mind. Okay, yeah, so we've got 94 and 136 on the field. 94 allies and 136 enemies. This is a very, very fun siege, though. See, now, here's the thing. Despite what I may think of the storyline, because I actually felt like the storyline was really, really fun in the first episode, this one, I'm going to withhold judgment a little bit. But I think the gameplay is incredibly good. I think it is extremely innovative, and the amount of work that has gone into, you know, creating this like siege layout is amazing. Really, really cool. Unfortunately, yeah, the battle camera is used with the numpad. That's one thing that I really don't like. I imagine if you have a keyboard that's like a 60% keyboard or something like that, you're not going to have a numpad, so you won't be able to use this. But yeah, that's not something that I particularly enjoy, but it's not really my it's not my thing, is it? But yeah, anyway, unfortunately I did get myself eliminated, of course, because that's just how it goes. I probably should have gone into one of the other... Oh, wait a minute. Can I actually... Is there some button that I can press that allows me to take control? Oh, no. Well, we did actually level up, hilariously enough. So I can actually do that. But is there another button that I can press to allow me to take over someone? It doesn't seem like it. Oh, that's kind of sad, isn't it? Well, I guess I can actually just retreat from here, because I'm not going to get to do anything in this particular battle. And yeah, there you go. I guess that's it. But we do get the opportunity to do this, the daily training session. We can do a patrol. Am I at full HP, though? That's the question. Am I actually at full HP, or am I not? No, I am not. So yeah, me doing any of those things is probably not going to work out so well. I'm thinking right now that I will go for power throw, but I'm also thinking about athletics, because I think that athletics could be super, super powerful for us. But I'm also thinking about oratory, because a lot of people said in the comments that oratory is actually significantly good. And so I'm kind of thinking, hey, maybe I just want to go ahead and do that. Maybe. I don't have a thrown weapon right now, so let's go and do oratory. Maybe it's going to be good. I don't know. But hopefully it will be useful nevertheless. Okay. Here we go. Treating wounds. Yes, yes. I do have need for your services, sir. Really? I do have need, as you can quite clearly tell. I do have need. I am at 10% HP. Or not even that. I'd like to flip a coin with you for 100 dinars. Heads. Yeah, there we go. Give me that. Give me that 100 dinars, because that's absolutely terrible. You know, I should have bet something more, but I obviously, you know, I don't really... I mean, I do have quite a lot, but I don't really want to waste it on a coin flip, even though it could be quite funny if we were to earn 5,000 dinars from a coin flip. But I gotta say, I absolutely love the... I have no need of your... I do have need of his services, though. That's the funny thing. I do have need of your services, you absolute imbecile. I don't know why he's doing that to me, but there we go. Yeah, I don't think I really need any of this, but you can actually craft your own weapons. As you can see right here, look at this. You can literally craft a Parthian dagger, and you can make it masterwork if you want to. It's going to cost quite a significant amount, but you can do that if you want to. It's actually kind of incredible. I love it. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. All of these features... and these additions to the mod are absolutely incredible. And they have done an amazing job. The mod creators have done an amazing job. And I really cannot wait to see what actually happens when we earn a little bit more progress points and get ourselves a promotion. And we'll see where it goes from there. But obviously right now, yeah, you can see here, marching camp, and we're a new recruit, so we are ordered to dig the latrines. After the work is done, you sit together at a campfire with 2 other soldiers and a follower woman. She pours stew into a bowl. Here, take something to eat. She hands you the bowl. Thank you. No problem. I hope you can enjoy this delicious meal. What's your name? Since the last battle, there are so many new faces. I'll just say I am Barney Bertildius, because I doubt you're going to hear a lot about me, but there you go. Nice to meet you, Barney Bertildius. I am Avaritia. Or Avaritia? I don't know. I am a follower woman since I was 10 years old. Anyway, you should eat my stew since I am famous for my cooking skills. Be careful, Barney Bertildius. Her cooking skills are famous, but not because the meals she cooks taste good. There are not many who have survived this stew. Oh, shut up, you donkey. My stew is the most delicious meal you can find here. Yeah, because the only delicious thing in this whole camp is the wine of the Centurio. But Bani Bertorius, I must warn you, Avaricia can be very dangerous. If you are not careful, you will lose all your money to her. Oh, shut up. Don't listen to him. I am a nice woman. In fact, I am the only nice person here in this camp full of donkeys and assholes. You want to have another bowl of my stew? Somehow not entirely sure if they would have spoken like this, but I guess so, right? I guess so. If it's in the history books, then it is. No, I am already full. As I said, your stew is horrible. Oh, shut up. If nobody wants my stew, I will eat it alone. Avaricia, you really shouldn't eat that much stew. He looks at the soldier next to you. You there, what's your name? Primus Superbus. His name is literally Superbus. No, I know I'm saying it not correctly on purpose, but I find it hilarious. Anyway, you don't seem to talk much, but maybe it's better. By the way, you look disgusting. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the fascination with with people's appearance, but sure, okay. Oh, so I am not good enough for the fine Dominus, eh? He grabs Superbus by the neck and dips his head in the pot. Hey, you donkey, you ruined my stew. Oh, my tasty stew. Superbus tries to free himself, but he is too weak. He doesn't have enough fuel. I'm just going to say, hey, it's enough. And what if I won't stop? Who are you to give me orders? Well, quarrels between soldiers are forbidden, and it is my duty to stop this. He lets Superbus free and slowly walks towards you. It's one thing if a centurio gives me orders, but a useless commoner like you, that's too much. I'll show you what the right of the stronger means. He's gonna punch me? Are you serious? Okay, well, I'm gonna give it to you, sir. I am gonna give it to you right now. Boom. I wish I had unarmed skill. You know? Wish I had unarmed skill. I remember playing an unarmed build in Skyrim a long time ago and being like, yes, I love punching. This is super, super fun. Wish we had unarmed skill here. Unfortunately, it seems like this fight... Is he actually going to throw a punch, or should I just continue spamming my button? He is throwing punches. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm actually still wounded, which is quite funny because the physician didn't want to help me for some reason. Still very unknown why he didn't want to, but there you go. How much HP does this guy have? I'm going to assume about 50, maybe 60. So I have to hit him 20 times, which I think I already have if I hit him for 3 damage maximum. There we go. I give up. You are stronger than you look. Please forgive me, Centurio. I will leave him alone and ignore him from now on. You are a true representative of order. I bow to you, Dominus. And later, Avaricia informs you that the Centurio has heard from your fight and seems quite impressed that you stood up for your lad. And, whoa, we gained 25 points. I mean, no offense, but generally, I feel like that was very uncalled for, and I just don't think that was really that wasn't very productive, wasn't it? You know, I feel like that kind of, shall we say, bullying, or, you know, I mean, like, there are enemies to fight, right? You know, the enemy should be outside of the army, not inside the army, right? Anyway, that's my own thinking on it. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.